Get ready for the countdown to the best budget bookshelf speakers, where smart buying meets standout sound. These compact champs prove that you don't have to break the bank to enjoy clean highs, solid bass, and room-filling detail. Each pick is chosen for value, practicality, and performance that will surprise you in real-world listening. Today, I'm going to be going over the best budget bookshelf speakers that you can get right now. All of the products mentioned are linked in the description, so check them out if you're interested in any of them. With that, let's begin. At number 5, we have the Edifier R980T. Stepping into this compact two-way desktop system, you're greeted by a classic wood grain cabinet that looks as at home on a computer desk as it does on a shelf. And you'll hear why it stays popular with budget-sensitive listeners. Each speaker houses a 4-inch woofer paired with a 13mm silk dome tweeter, a combination that yields a warm, forgiving mid-range and a smooth high end without harsh peaks, even at moderate listening levels. Built-in amplifier delivers ample headroom, with roughly 42 watts of total power split between the left and right channels, which translates to satisfying room presence in small to medium spaces. You'll appreciate the convenience of 2 RCA inputs and a simple front-facing bass and treble control that lets you tailor your sound without needing a separate equalizer. The result is a balanced, euphonic character that works well for music, dialogue in films, or casual gaming when you're seated within a comfortable listening distance. The cabinet is tuned to keep energy first order harmonic reflections in check, and the port helps extend the bass just enough to feel tactile without turning boomy, which is a common risk in compact bookshelves. In practice, these speakers reward warm sources and slightly forward vocals, and they keep the sound approachable at low volumes, which is ideal for dorm rooms or shared spaces where you want good audio without overwhelming the room. Their retro silhouette also pairs nicely with a wide range of decor, and you're unlikely to outgrow them quickly, given the combination of ease of use, pleasing tonal balance, and compatibility with many entry-level amplifiers. Paired to the Polk T15, which I have included as number 4 on this list, the R980T offers an integrated listening experience with built-in amplification and a more complete tonal contour out of the box, whereas the T15 serves as a solid mid-tier reference that relies on an external amp for similar or greater output and bass extension. At number 4, we have the Polk T15. This budget-friendly bookshelf pair is designed for simplicity and value, delivering surprisingly solid sound from a compact footprint. Polk T15 features a 5.25-inch dynamic woofer and a 0.75-inch silk dome tweeter, both housed in a sturdy MDF cabinet with a clean front port design that helps keep bass in check, even when the speakers are placed close to a wall. Because these are passive speakers, you will need a separate amplifier or receiver to drive them, which is why they shine in setups where you already have an amp you like, or you're building a small stereo system around a budget amp. Sensitivity and efficiency of the T15 make them easy to power from a wide range of receivers, and their cabinet geometry is tuned to produce a surprisingly deep response for their size, with bass that remains tight and controlled rather than booming. On the listening side, the T15 presents a balanced voicing that leans toward clear upper mids and crisp highs without becoming fatiguing, so they are a good match for movies, casual gaming, and everyday music listening, especially if you value accuracy over extra chest-pounding bass. Downside is that without an external amp, you won't reach their full potential, and you'll miss some of the dynamic slam that a powered speaker can deliver. Compared to the Edifier R980T, which I have included as number 3 on this list, the T15 prioritizes efficiency and speaker-level detail over warm coloration, requiring an amp to unlock the full bass and dynamic range. At number 3, we have the Edifier R980T. This model sits in the same family as the R980T, but with its own distinct strengths, offering a larger cabinet feel and a slightly more forward voicing that emphasizes clarity in the mids and highs. The R980T uses a two-way configuration with robust, responsive drivers and a built-in amplifier that can deliver a credible amount of volume for desktop or small to mid-sized rooms. You'll notice a broader sweet spot thanks to careful driver alignment and cabinet tuning with a clean, linear bass response that is surprisingly capable for its price bracket. The inputs are practical, a pair of RCA line-level connections, and a 3.5 auxiliary input that makes it easy to connect to a computer, gaming console, or mobile device without needing a separate DAC. The overall presentation is smooth and musical, with a warmth that makes long listening sessions comfortable and enjoyable, especially for vocal-centric music and podcasts. As a practical upgrade over compact alternatives, the R980T balances performance and affordability while offering a touch more scale than the smaller Edifier models. Paired to the Klipsch R-41M, which I have included as number 2 on this list, the R980T delivers a gentler top end and a more forgiving overall tonal balance, while the Klipsch chassis emphasizes more aggressive dynamics and higher efficiency. At number 2, we have the Klipsch R-41M. These compact speakers lean into Klipsch style efficiency with a 4-inch copper cerammetallic woofer and a 1-inch aluminum tweeter, delivering compelling detail and snap across the frequency spectrum. Design emphasizes high sensitivity and dynamic range, so you'll hear quick, impactful transients even at moderate listening levels. The front firing port helps with bass extension in tighter rooms, and the cabinet construction is solid with a focus on minimizing diffraction and coloration. 41mm pair is an excellent choice for near-field desktop listening or bookshelf setups where space is at a premium. But you still want a lively, engaging sound that can reproduce rock, pop, and electronics with convincing impact. You'll enjoy a clear separation between foreground vocals and background instruments, and the imaging benefits of a well-tuned 2-pair can be quite noticeable when the listening seat is positioned on axis. You'll find these a great companion to a mid-range amp and a versatile, general-purpose speaker for music, TV, and gaming. Compared to the Sanyun SW208, which I have included as number 1 on this list, the R41M offers more instantaneous dynamic response and higher sensitivity, but at the cost of a slightly larger footprint and a more traditional, less compact aesthetic. At number 1, we have the Sanyun SW208. This compact 2 system is built to maximize efficiency and convenience in tight desk spaces while still delivering a balanced, clean sound signature. The 2 drivers work in concert with a capable internal amp, producing a solid mid-range presence and a crisp top end that remains articulate at normal listening levels. You'll appreciate the ease of wireless streaming thanks to Bluetooth integration, along with a USB DAC option for direct computer connections and a straightforward set of wired inputs for a quick plug-and-play setup. The SW208's design emphasizes accuracy and musicality rather than boom, so the bass tends to be tight and controlled, with enough depth to satisfy everyday music listening and casual movie scenes without dominating the overall mix. Enclosure is compact and tuned to minimize unwanted resonance, which helps keep voices and instruments clear when you're working or relaxing at your desk. If you have a small room or a desktop workstation, the SW208's footprint, quick setup, and modern convenience make it a compelling all-in-one package that can outperform some larger, more expensive options in the right context. Compared to the Edifier R980T, which I have included as number 5 on this list, the SW208 brings wireless flexibility and a more compact footprint, while the R1280T offers a richer, warmer bass and a more adjustable